Hello, hello. Okay, I really don't know what's causing my mic to like do a thing. As in, it's never quiet, you guys. It's like always picking up something. Maybe it's the ghost in my room. Okay, hopefully not. I hope there is no ghost in my room. I really do. Hi. Welcome to my stream. My name is Chrys LaMort. I am your resident vampire duchess, distant relative to Dracula. I'm a very young vampire. I'm only 300 years old, okay? 300 years old is young. And today... Okay, so I said we were going to do a crochet stream because my sister put that on my schedule. Because I can't do these things without somebody forcing me to. So the schedule today is crochet stream, and I decided we're gonna try something new, as in like something I haven't made yet. Yeah, try something new. So we're gonna make a Zapdos. The pattern I'm using, because I don't think I'm good enough to make my own patterns yet. getting distracted by everything as usual. The pattern I'm making is the is from VinCrafty, so I put it in my title just to give, you know, recognition. And you can actually get this pattern for free from Lovecrafts, which is like luvcrafts.com, I think. But if you look at like other things that VinCrafty has done, they're like a whole bunch of other Pokemons and Digimons and shit, and oh my god, do they look good. But yeah, no. So I have this pattern because I made a Articuno for a friend. So I made that for his birthday, and then the pattern just came with all 3 birdies. So yeah, we have Zapdos, Articuno, and wow, Moltres. It's just the one I couldn't remember. Hold on. Okay. So I got yarn. So because I already have yarn for the Articuno and it kind of all fits, I decided to use like the same yarn. Oh, hi baby, you came in my room. We might have a cat stream today because, you know, every time I crochet, if you've looked at my past streams, it ends up being a cat stream with Serena literally right here. Oh yes, do you guys like my mat? Yeah, I decided not to like push everything to the side like I've done in the past. Like, fuck this, I don't have time or patience to remove everything, make it look aesthetic, blah blah blah. So my keyboard's on here. I did turn off the RGB on it, so because it was like flashing too much on the camera. Oh my god, camera can't even barely focus. So it's flashing too much on the camera. It wasn't focusing on there. And look at this. Look at this boy. I can't have him. I wish I could have him. I'd be there and hug him. Anyways. But yeah, so I decided to use like the same type of yarn. I couldn't find a smaller one of this color, and honestly these are pretty cheap compared to like the other fluffy ones. So I ended up getting a large. And hopefully, I mean, we'll see how many I can make in total with this, and then actually sell them. But I'm starting off with this, and because, you know, Zapdos uses this part a lot for his body, I hope it is okay. Like, this isn't gonna go to waste. If it does, in the end I might just give it away to like a reusable center, because I honestly don't want to crochet with this just because it's not as cute. To me, personally, I prefer the fluffy soft ones. As much as I hate crocheting with it, I think they look better. So this one actually, surprisingly, I don't know if they all have it, but I found a center pole, so we're gonna use that center pole. So even though the pattern even though the pattern is free, I'm not gonna put it up on the screen. Like, you guys can go get it. There's nothing else to say. Okay. And maybe by watching me, if you really want to do that, you can like, I don't want to say figure it out, but you can kind of figure it out. So I'm gonna start with 6, 1, and it's hot. And I'm gonna want to put you on the other side, actually. Wow. 1, 2. Let's not forget, I stopped crocheting on stream because I fucking sucked at, well, not that I sucked at it, but I couldn't. 3, 4, 5. The nerves of crocheting on stream. I couldn't crochet, especially with chenille. Oh my god, that was a fucking pain in the ass. Okay, I need to put this. Okay, I'm making everything shake every time I move. I need to put this somewhere. Okay, we're gonna put my tea on this side instead. Maybe I'll move my mouse over here. Look, it's the Genshin mouse, see? I think y'all seen that before. Do I still play Genshin? No, I do not. Oh, and this mug? This mug has been through a lot. Like, not a lot, but like, I literally bought this because the place that we were staying at, so we went to Guest Spacey, and the place that we were staying at had like half the size mugs, and then me and my friend's sister were like, yo, we need more. Like, these tiny mugs are not enough for a caffeine. I mean, I drank tea, not coffee, but even then, it was a lot of caffeine because we were like going out for the whole day. This is just a random mug. I don't even remember where I got it from. I want to say dollar store, but it might not be, but it's such a fucking great mug. Like, I know it's not like super cute or anything. Oh, by the way, look at this. Nope. Can you read it? Have a sip with me. And it's by Cafe de Yume. I love all of her little things. Her little, what do you call them? Coasters. So, I'll have a whole bunch. You can even see my camera here. Okay, hold on. On essaie de faire ça mieux possible. Hi, baby. You coming to join us? As per usual. Here, come here. Baby! Baby, come! Oh, she. Haydi, Maya. Trying to put this in a way where it doesn't get in the way. Come here. Oh yeah, you guys like my nails? I just literally got them done. My niece wanted apples, so they like literally made the apples like with some moldable material. Oh. There you go. Like I said, cat's dream. Can you lie down or something? Like, can you do something? Can you do a trick? Yeah, babe? Oh my god, the fact that I can close these so nicely and tight! Ah! Beautiful. Oh wait. I'm missing these. Oh yeah, I'm drinking some oolong milk tea. What am I saying? Oolong jasmine milk tea. It's kind of like a ready-made powder, I want to say, but at the same time it says to add milk, so I'm not sure what this ready-made shit is. Also, I can do with a little bit more added sugar on this, but they literally because my sister has gotten them before, like to try, and they've had so we've tried the Hojicha and the Earl Grey. Those two are great. And because we were a little poor yesterday, like I got paid today, but I was also out yesterday, so my plan was to buy like the matchas and the hojichas yesterday, and she's like, look, it's cheaper here, I'll just get this shit. I was like, okay. So I believe we did get matcha. Not the same matcha you normally get. Hopefully it's good matcha. But it was from it's actually from the Korean convenience store, so hopefully it was good matcha. But we had the matcha, and then we got this jasmine one. From that series. The matcha is not from that series. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yo, the fact that I can see these stitches, man. That's something. Okay, and we're gonna increase. If I can get my hook. Okay. I always find it so hard. But yo, like after crocheting with Chanel, this is so much easier. You're just like, what was I complaining about these for? Yeah, nothing, because I can actually see every stitch. Fluff's not falling out, it's not breaking and shit. Mind you, I switched because the one that I used didn't exist anymore. I think they discontinued it. it only has a few color every time I go to Michael's. And it was a loops and thread one, and it's only because I was already making stuff with it. So obviously I wanted to continue, and I couldn't. Give me a second. It's allergies, you guys. Hopefully, hopefully this time it's allergies and nothing else. What was I saying? So yeah, and so I was trying to look up an equivalent, and all I can find, even then I can't really find it, is the Himalayan dolphin ones. And I've seen other people use it, so I was like, okay, I guess we'll go with the Himalayan dolphin. Yo, that shit is great, man. It doesn't fray as much, like, you don't have little pieces falling everywhere. It doesn't break as easily, like, it's great. It's really great. I understand why people use Chanel. I mean, I wanted to use Chanel anyways, but like, with this one, when you don't have those issues, you're like, yo, that shit's great. It's fucking great. Okay. 1 increase in crochet. Anyways, making this isn't bad, but like making the keychains and stuff, I have to save money for that shit. I'm making them, but then I gotta like spend the money on having them made and then shipped to me, and then I can try and sell them. It's making your own business really does cost a lot of money. Because then I'm just like, wait, okay, so if I'm using that stuff to make my merchandise, what point am I like spending on my VTuber instead? Or like streaming, you know, the streaming stuff. I fucked up, didn't I? I fucked up. I was not paying attention. One increase, one increase, one increase. Yeah, one increase, one increase, one. And guys, how do I already fuck up, man? And I was just saying how this one's so much easier. Attends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Attends, j'en ai 12. J'en ai 12, so why is there a fuck up? Oh, increase, increase first? Did I do that? I think I did. And I ended in a single crochet. Okay, I think that's the problem. Okay, I didn't fuck up. I fucked up in my head. But yeah. And honestly, I want to say everything I get from streaming, I want to put into streaming and VTuber. But what do you do before you get to that point? I say this as in I have an idea of what I wanted to do, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have anything specific that I was thinking of doing for streaming, not that I think about it. So I guess we'll leave things... Door closed. I guess we'll leave things as is. And then I just gotta save up for this stuff. Well, save up. That's true, I got paid today. I have to do a bunch of things. Gotta put money aside. Money aside so I can, well, I have to put, well, I don't have to, but you know, part of it is just me wanting to put, like, actually have some savings, which would be nice, and the other part is actually trying to put money for this specifically. Okay, now we're doing one increase, okay. 2, but we're not gonna increase in the same thing. Yeah, I realize a lot of people have been doing this nowadays, and it is, I think the product does come out a little nicer, maybe. But you don't increase in the same spot. So normally, you know, you would be like increase 2 and then, increase and then do 1. And then next one would be increase and then do 2. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Talking with you is distracting. 1 increase. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, so normally you would do like 1, okay, single crochet 1, increase. And then the next one would be single crochet 2, and then increase. Your increase always ends up in the same spots. So instead of doing that, you would do like, so single crochet 1, increase. And the next one, single crochet 1, increase, and then single crochet 2, increase, and onwards. And I think it does help in not making the increases in the same spot, and then things turn out a bit more circular. Hopefully I'm not fucking up because I'm paying attention to you. I was supposed to end on a single crochet. Fuck. Right, single crochet, 2, single crochet, that was an increase. Okay, I think I saw the mistake. Increase 1, 2, increase 1, 2, increase, no. Supposed to end on a single crochet. That doesn't make sense. 1, increase, 1, 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 1. Fait tout sens. Ça fait pas de sens. Also, I did one too many. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Why do I have 17? And that is where the problem lies. So I didn't well, I mean I fucked up, but not in that row specifically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12. Yo, I might just need to have this be a silent stream so I can actually focus. Increase 1. I guess I'll do that. I guess I'll count my stitches after. No, imagine if I was doing it with Chanel. Chanel. Yo, undoing that stuff is not good for the yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now we have the right number. Okay. Now I have the right number. I really hope I didn't actually catch a cold, because I was out all day yesterday, but it wasn't cold. It was actually pretty warm, and I was wearing pants when it was warm. Okay. I guess the only thing I would spend on improving, quote unquote improving for streams, better camera, better this camera, better this camera. I don't know what else. Everything else comes later when I actually have a following. Hello, Mushroom. How are you? Hold on. 1, increase 1. Okay. Okay. I'm trying not to fuck up again. The amount of times I've already redone this. I swear, streaming my crochet is maybe not a good idea if I'm actually trying to, like, get stuff done. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? I'm just hoping I didn't catch a cold. Because my nose keeps, like, sniffling. I hate redoing. Yo, the amount of times I've, like... Okay, this row, I think this is my 3rd time doing it, because it turns out the row before I had miscounted, so it's off, which was why the 3rd row, 4th row wasn't working. Done. 1, increase, 1, increase, 1, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm usually watching something, so I didn't think I needed to pay that much attention, but apparently when I'm talking, so streaming and crocheting, I tend to lose track of what I'm doing. As you can see, I passed math, and the moment I learned to crochet, I've ended up realizing I can't count. Right? I'm not that bad at math either, but like, you know what? I'm not good at mental math, and maybe that's the issue. And yes, I was in a generation, maybe in the last, like, generation, that actually had to learn to do mental math, and maybe that's where, you know, I need to, like, literally write down what I'm doing. Because, you know, with a calculator, I can do math, but with this, you know, maybe I have to be, like, tally and be like, oh, we did one, we did another. I mean, I have a row counter, but the row counter is not going to help me count how much I'm doing or where I'm at within the row itself. Unless I'm that person. I don't know if you've seen it. I saw one of my coworkers actually at work. A lot of my coworkers end up crocheting. She was making a garment though. I don't remember what it was exactly, but some type of outfit, clothing. So every time she had to increase, she literally put crochet markers. So in this case, I would have put like one here, here, and it would go all the way around. Really got high graded into math. It's useless. Well, math isn't useless. Math class, it's useless. It doesn't help us in real life. Can't even count crochets. I get confused with row counters because I switch how I count my rows and stitches. Yo, yes. I decided to make that more formulated for myself, and then I'm like, okay, this is a row that I finished, so it's gonna be like if this was row 4, so I would put on the row counter at 4, as in 4 is done. Next is doing 5. But even then, sometimes I get confused because I'm like, wait, did I change it? Did I not change it? Am I on 4? Am I on 5? Did I accidentally change? I've been pretty good at keeping track of myself so far. 1, 3, okay. But yeah, no, maybe, I don't even know if I have that many, like, stitch markers. Watch me having to, like, literally put them down in every single place I gotta increase. That's gonna be so annoying, too. Like, to take them off, put it back on. Yeah, clearly, crochet and streaming is, I'm not gonna say a waste of time, but it uses a lot of time compared to if I was doing this on my own. So glad that I do tapestry crochet and I have the, oh, the website count what row. Yeah, that's easier. Better than like circles like this. I actually have not made a tapestry yet because I don't know what to make. I have ideas, but then I need to buy the yarn and then I need to do a thing unless I use someone else's guided one, but then it's like, oh, I want this specific picture. I'm very picky. So it's like, no, if I'm gonna put it up on my wall or if I'm gonna have it, I want it to be very specifically this one thing that I like. 2, 3. You know what, maybe that's it. I count in my head. Even if I'm like watching something, I count in my head versus if I'm talking, I can't count. Yes, my boy. My boy. Official. I have this one and I bought the spring one as well. Yeah, sorry for the camera being at an angle. I didn't want to move everything and like really set things up in the way that it's hooked onto like, not my desk, like the second part of my desk. I can't make it like straight. Someone tries to talk to me as I'm counting in my head. I start counting out loud so they know to go away. Yeah, it doesn't really work with streaming because I gotta talk for streams. I mean, I can be silent and you can just talk on your own, but what fun is that, right? The whole point of doing this on stream, or just streaming in general, is to connect with other people. Hopefully I didn't fuck that up. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's I don't think it's that cute. But I do like cute things, so I don't think the setup itself is cute, but I do have a lot of cute things. Yeah. There's an ant on there. Yeah, this is the, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can see it's kind of, can't talk. Can't think. If I'm counting rows, I'm gonna have some sort of reminder so I don't forget. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have the, I'm clicking on the pattern itself to be like, okay, this is where I'm at, which row, but where on the row, that's the issue right now. Oh, yeah. So this is a Sailor Moon keyboard, and then of course we have stylus. And this doesn't fit. Well, I mean, it fits with the mat, but the Genshin mouse. So one thing well, I wouldn't say it's the one thing I splurged on, but it is something I splurged on. I was like, at the time I was very into Genshin. I was like, I need that Genshin mouse. And I haven't bought another mouse since because it works. Genshin? Yeah, it's the Genshin mouse. I feel like it came with something else, but I can't remember. It was like, it was a pre-order, so it came with a box with a few things. But I don't think it was like anything significant. I really think it was just mostly the mouse and maybe like a little picture or something. But no, I have not played Genshin in forever. So do not ask me anything. Last I played, I think I just finished Inazuma. So I have been in Sumeru? Is that what it's called? I have been in there because it existed before I finished Inazuma, but like I didn't play the story and I didn't explore everywhere. I did like little mini side quests and things like that instead. I haven't played in months. Yeah, I want to say it's been a year, but I think it's been less than a year because I think my friend got me to go back in just for a little bit, and then I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Instead, I was like, let me go back to playing Infinity Nikki, which I have not touched since that one update. Oh yes, Fontaine. Fontaine, I think, had just come out when I stopped playing, so it did exist. I just didn't go in Fontaine, I believe. And yeah, Natlan, definitely have not touched Natlan. To increase, hold on. Top of that, actually, you know what? I have gone back, not recently, but I have gone back just to literally get a character and then peace out. Stop playing the moment Fontaine came out. There's something. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to say there's something wrong with the game because the story still seems really interesting. Like if you watch the trailers or anything like that, it does seem really interesting, and yet I'm done. But yeah, no, I got into Infinity Nikki, which Infinity Nikki kind of imploded and killed itself. I tried for Raiden Shogun. Lost her in the 50 for the 4th time. Who was the last guy I tried to go for? Oh, you have really bad luck. It's actually a good thing you're not playing Genshin, honestly. It's not a bad thing. Imagine what you would have been spending on or anything like that just because you weren't getting the characters you wanted. Do I have Shogun? I don't remember. I want to say I might, but I might be lying. But also my team kind of sucks because I don't know how to build them. So I kind of got stuck on the level, not the level itself, but you know like how you can usually like upgrade your world by doing like a trial or something? Yeah, I got stuck on there. Like I literally can't. And my friend tried helping and he's like, what the fuck is this shit? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just play. I just go hot character, or not even hot character. I like you. Okay. This is my team now. And clearly that's not working out. Especially because there's one, in Inazuma, there's this one quest where I'm so stuck on. I've looked up what other people do, like what characters they use and things, or ideas, and I'm trying with that, and it still doesn't get me anywhere. I still fail. Because it doesn't matter what level your characters are at. You have to like literally build them well, and I don't know how to do that. And I guess yes, I can actually look up shit. I don't have the patience to do that. Inazuma, are you despised? I think it's pretty. That's all I'm gonna say. I think Inazuma's pretty. Subaru's pretty fun with the jumping around places. Well, flying around like you're in Attack on Titan. I think that's fun. And I have to think about Fontaine because I haven't been there. But I think it's really cool that we can actually go swimming, which I have not swam. Yeah. In real life and in the game because I don't swim. I drown. But yeah, no, I don't think I've gone swimming yet in Genshin. 1, 2... Honestly, the underwater swimming in Genshin is stunning. Yeah, I've seen videos and stuff, and it looks really nice. And I kind of want to, but I also don't want to update my game or open Genshin or do all that stuff. Because I'm gonna open it, but then I need to get to a certain point. I need to go somewhere and do this and do that and all that. And then you can't just go in and swim. If I can just go in and swim, cool. But clearly, I have to get to Fontaine, I think, right? Can you? No, I'm pretty sure it's like the other ones where you can't go swimming everywhere. You can only go swimming in certain places. So you can't go back to like, to Vat and be like, oh look, I'm swimming! But I am thinking, because I've been hearing certain things, no, I'm not gonna lie. Info did apologize for Infinity Nikki. Not for the original offense that they've done, not for the original thing that killed the game, but they did apologize recently for something else. So, that, along with a Stardew Valley, 3, 4, collaboration and stuff, and some cute things that have come out, I am wondering if I should give Infinity Nikki a try. Also, part of the reason why I stopped, you can get to Fontaine through the desert of Sumeru. Oh, with the ice bridge? Yeah, that's annoying. I can go anywhere with an ice bridge. Can you get to Inazuma? It might take some time, but I'm pretty sure somebody can... I'm sure somebody has tried. I'm sure there's somebody out there crazy enough to be like, let me see if I can just ice bridge my way. Because why not? What else am I supposed to do? 2, 3, 4. The other thing is, I know Zenless Zone Zero came out with a new update, and I actually do like the game even though I haven't played it in a while. So, there is that. There is that. And no, I don't play Honkai Star Rail. I've never played it, and I don't think I will, because I don't think it's my type of game. Which is why I got really excited for Zenless, because it felt like more my type of game that I like. And then, as usual, I just stopped playing it. The one thing that takes all my time? Love and Deep Space. Love and Deep Space takes up most of my time. I'm not going to say all my time, but most of my time. 3, 4, 5. There you go. And I think that's an amazing game for multiple reasons. If you looked at my desk, like, not this part of it, the rest that I have, like, things, I think it's kind of obvious who I like. Wait, what am I doing? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. We're good. I never played Honkai? Yeah. There's Honkai Star Rail, and then there's Honkai Impact 3rd, which came out before Genshin. It teleports you back if you try to go to Inazuma that way? Oh. That's unfair. Why? I mean, I guess part of the story of Inazuma is you can't get to it without, you know, without the story. So they don't want you. But I feel like at this point, when you've already, like, opened up Inazuma, they should let you. Unless... Oh no, I was gonna say unless there's something that they're making, but... Did they show you on the map that it's, like, empty? That it's just ocean? Or is there a chance that there might be something there? Okay. Okay. I play Dead by Daylight a lot of the time now. I've finally gotten back into it after not playing for ages. I never played Dead by Daylight. Wait, that one's the, it's a co-op game, right? It is that, like, horror co-op game. Yeah, I don't end up playing a lot of co-op games. I want to say because I don't have friends, but a lot of my friends are playing a bunch of co-op games that I don't play. I don't usually play, as much as I love horror movies, and I literally have been watching horror movies, like recently, like last night and everything, I don't really play horror games. Although that one is more fun, I would say. But I don't think those friends specifically have gotten into playing Dead by Daylight, but they, like I said, I don't usually end up playing co-op games for, I don't know for what reason. I have no idea. I can't say. I can't even use the excuse, like I said, that I don't have friends, because I have friends that play certain co-op, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll play one day, and then I never play. Sometimes it is timing, but yeah. Hold on. Wait, where's the, oh. Fucking Christ, okay. Give me a second. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Gotta ban certain people. Okay. Yeah, it's a co-op game, but I don't even have to play with people. I played alone a lot. Can you, like, aren't you playing with online people, though? Even if you are playing alone, it's like, with a bunch of people online. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, the lengths are getting longer. I need to focus a little bit. Yeah, or am I thinking of the wrong game? Maybe. I might be mistaking it for a different game. But I feel like it's a game that you have to have other people, no? Oh, but you don't even have to play with people. Yeah. So wait, when you play it alone, it's literally alone and not just like other people online? Because I mean, I think the only co-op games I've played would be Among Us and Fall Guys. And yeah, I do, well, Among Us maybe, I don't remember if I actually played it alone. But Fall Guys for sure, it's a co-op game, but I've played with other people, you know, different, like, I played alone, and they just pair you up with random people. Survivor, which is with others, or you can play Killer, which is alone. Ah, I see. Oh, that's how you end up playing alone. But even then, see, point is, there are other people involved. 3, 4, 5. I can't even say I know what kind of games I like, because I don't know what kind of games I like. Honestly, these are the type of games I don't end up playing. Will I like them when I play it? Who knows? 3, 4, 5. That is a question that can only be answered once I actually play it, and then watch me play it and be like, yo, I like these games. I'm gonna be a Dead by Daylight streamer now. You just go against them when you play alone as a killer, yeah. Like, you can win alone, but other, like, it's not NPCs. I think that's, like, my definition when it's, if it's not just, like, NPCs. Okay, now we're gonna have to go to a row counter, because I'm literally just gonna be doing this. Which, you know, I could have originally just put this on a row counter. Wait, what row are we? We're on 8. Okay, now I can actually talk because I'm just doing single crochet all around until... Oops. Until... how many? Less than 10. So from like 9 to 17, whatever that is. We don't do math here. We don't do math in this, well no, we do a lot of math in this household, unfortunately. Because math is a way of life. I gotta do math for this. I'm sure my dad does some sort of math when he decides to make something. Or do his gardening and planting. And my mom for sure does some type of math when she, well, should like literally be under the camera. When she does her random cooking. The woman does not use, what do you call it? The woman does not use measuring things. She just eyeballs at everything. Like any great, I was gonna say any great chef, but any, like, home trad wife? Home type of, you know, that generation of woman. She is not, I can't think of it. She's not a housewife, there you go. She's not a housewife, but she does do all the things that a housewife has to do, along with working. Just because it's the culture they grew up in, and also it's not even just the culture, it's the fact that she's a control freak and has to do everything. So, even if we try to cook, here's the thing. Can't say we haven't tried. You see me try to cook. Well, also, nobody wants me in the kitchen. That's an issue. Nobody wants me in the kitchen. They see me in the kitchen, and, like, the worst person ever will literally come in and be like, what are you trying to do? And then they take over, and they do it. Because they don't, especially me, they do not want me in the kitchen. But, like, you see my sister trying to do things, my mom just complains. You see my dad trying to do things, and then she'll complain about how much of a fucking mess he makes in the kitchen. She'll complain of all of us making a fucking mess. So, yeah. She's just a control freak. I have nothing else to say. So it's not even a housewife type of duty thing, it's a her personality type of thing. Same thing with cleaning, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say we were good at cleaning. She's literally gone for 3 to 4 months. She came home, I went to work, I come home from work, and I was like, yo, this house is clean. What the fuck happened? I thought we cleaned before she... Specifically, we cleaned the house before she came back, you know, so that she wouldn't complain. She comes home, complains. I come home from work, and everything's, like, spotless, and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we cleaned. Apparently, we did not clean enough. Because now the house looks clean. And that's just her, probably because she didn't have anything to do too, just coming back from vacation. Time difference too, I don't know if that did anything. But she took the time to clean because she probably also, maybe OCD, but also because she had nothing to do. And she was like, I need to clean. Either that or she's like, you guys are fucking disgusting. And I was like, but we cleaned, Mom. She's like, you guys, how could you live like this? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you should have seen it. We actually cleaned. Things were worse before, Mom. I swear. Which is probably not a good thing, because she's going to be, like, freaking out. Like, what did you live in? Things were worse before? Excuse me? Okay, there you go. I almost forgot to go up a row. Look at this, isn't this great? It's like a nice little coaster, and then we just make the sides, and there you go, we're done. Should stop doing that. Then we're done, it's a coaster, okay, we're gonna be done. This is our stream, we're making a coaster, I'm done. Actually, now that I think about it, a Zapdos coaster? What does he look like again? I have the pattern here. What does he look like? Just a bird, right? Oh, it's a bird with things. So I would have to, like... Kind of looks like Thousand Sunny, you know? With, like, this and then... Yeah, like a sun. Bro. Just have to give him a beak versus like a lion face. Okay. Let us continue. Oh, I think my alerts. I probably just missed it. But thank you for the follow, Mushroom. I just realized like 20 minutes ago. Oops. I was too focused on doing this. No. Okay. But yeah, I mean, thinking of what to make after this would be Moltres. If for making something new, I'm gonna be making a bunch of these anyways because I need to have stock to sell, and I don't really want to, at least right now in this moment, I don't want to make them as I go. But Moltres is next, but then I don't really have anything else. I don't know what else to make. But I also don't want to just like, okay, so you know like when you go to markets and things like that, there's the usual. Everybody makes the same thing. Hi, how are you? Yeah, Miss needs to be the star of the show. What the fuck was that? There was something on my window that like freaked both of us off. It was like a shadow, so I don't know what. But it freaked her out, and me. But yeah, no, when you go to markets and you look at the crochet tables, everybody has the same things. Like, it's always the octopus. It's always the little flower garlands. Maybe even the potted plants, which I know a lot of markets have now banned them. Because a lot of people end up buying them from Temu, Shein, AliExpress, you know. And point is, the market is for makers, right? You made it, something handmade that you're selling. Instead, they buy this shit online because it's popular and then they sell it. And that's why it's hard to know when it's those ones specifically, because they're so prevalent on these like cheap markets. I don't want to say Chinese markets, but on these cheap markets that they're like, okay, no, you can't sell those because we don't know if you actually made them or if you bought them, which is fair. It sucks that these, you know, websites and things are making it so that we can't sell those things if we've actually made it ourselves. But it's also fair to make sure that, you know, I made this handmade, my stuff is actually getting sold, versus someone who's just like, yeah, let me just buy this thing for like $2, sell it for 10. There's a fly in my room. Okay, the door's open, of course. That's how the fly got in. Door's open. If the door was not open, the kitty would not get in either. But yeah. So I don't want to make those, also because I just don't want to. It has nothing to do with, oh, everybody's selling it. Like, I don't mind making an octopus here and there, but it's not something I'm super into that I would want to make over and over again. And already I'm just in the groove right now, which is why I'm making a bunch, or in my head I am. But generally speaking, I don't like making things over and over. Like I said, I'm in the groove right now, which is why we're doing it, but that's also why for stream I'm making something different and something new. But I don't like making the same thing more than once, so which is why I end up making something for my friend's birthday and then I don't touch it again. But then I'll put it up and I'll be like, if anybody wants it, let me know. I guess if I'm getting paid, maybe I'll make it. Okay, kitty gone. Oh, to be fair, over here. Yeah, this way. It's inversed for you guys. But over here is where her cat tree is. My window's over there and her cat tree's there, so she can sit there and look out. Which is why she likes to go like this. Does she need to walk over my table to get to her cat tree? No, she absolutely does not have to do that whatsoever. Will she do that because she's walking in front of my face? Yes. If I was on my bed, which is like behind me, she does the same thing. She will walk over, like let's say I'm lying on my bed. She will walk over me to get to somewhere that could have been easier for her to get to a different way. Just because she has to be in my face and be like, I'm here. See me. Okay. Bye. She can't just walk there. She's like, Mom, look at me. Okay. Which makes me wonder, what did I do to her? I've had her since she was a kitten. So part of me is like, what did I teach her? Because I know I gave her a lot of attention as a kitten. She got a lot of attention as a kitten because she was so cute. And I would actually bring her around everywhere, and a lot of people, well, when people would come over, back then I lived on my own, they would come, you know, they see her and she got attention. So I understand where this, like, I need to go in front of your face for attention thing comes from. Because she was a spoiled baby. She kind of still is. Not as much. I mean, she's also pretty well behaved, honestly. She listens and everything. But yeah, I don't know where this, like, I need to go in front of you for attention thing comes from. Mind you, I never stopped her from doing it because I'm just like, hey. It doesn't bother me, honestly. She can do it if she wants. But, like, I get the, you know, if I'm working here and she wants to lie down over here, that I get. That's fine, because it's like, you're not paying attention. I just want to be, or I want to be here with you, like, near you, Mom. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Look around it. But the other, yeah, that's fine, honestly. And sometimes she does get in the way. She likes to sit, specifically, she likes to sit on top of the mouse, and then I don't have a mouse, but also sometimes she's clicking things, and I'm like, girl. Specifically when she lies down here, she always has to lean on this, so then she's, let's say I'm watching YouTube videos, she ends up clicking on these things, and she moves the video back and forth, or whatever, or pauses it, and she ends up hitting the space bar. That is really annoying. And sometimes, no matter how much I keep pushing the keyboard back, she keeps going more back. Like, I don't push it that far, and it doesn't look like she's moving, but then, you know, the keyboard gets clicked on and things. So clearly she's moving, or leaning back more. Well, now this is a bowl, you guys. This is a bowl. Look at this. It's a bowl with a little thing. It's gonna be like my apple if we turn it inside out. And then this can be the little stem, and then I can have like a little green leaf. It's gonna be an apple. Also, I realized my niece probably wanted me to make, or she wanted apples because I can focus, because back to school. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta send that picture to her. She doesn't live here. So they were on vacation, which is why my mom ended up staying longer where she was, because my sister was going there too with her kids. So they came back, but we were cat sitting. So after they came back, they had to come over at some point to pick up their cat, which they live far, like 5 hours away from me. So they're not close. They live in like another city. So yeah, they came to visit right before school started to pick up their cat, and also, you know, just to visit while they're on vacation still. So I asked her to just choose anything for my nails, like anything at all. It didn't even have to be 3D necessarily. And this is what she chose. She wanted red apples, and my younger sister, yesterday was like, yo, she hates green apples, and I was like, oh. The picture was a green apple, and I know she said red, but I thought it might be a little bit more complicated because the rest of the color theme kind of fits. And they were really going like exactly what each color and stuff was, and I was like, it's okay. We'll just go with the picture, the inspo. We'll go with the inspo. And yeah, and my younger sister was like, yo, she hates green apples, and I was like, oh, oops. Well, it's a green apple. She said apple. It's an apple now. I got an apple. It's just a green apple. Oops. To be fair, I also I like sweet things, so green apples aren't sweet. They're kind of, I don't know what to call them. I wouldn't say that they're tangy. They're not sour. Well, they're not tangy because they're not oranges, but they're not sour necessarily. But I like sweet apples, so I really like the big, I can't even think of the name. I don't think they're Macintosh. I think Macintosh is the less red one, but like the really, really red one, I like. As I say, when I don't really eat apples in general. Why don't they eat apples? Because fruits are a pain to eat. I will eat it if someone cuts it up for me. I will not cut it because I am not working for my food. Just like oranges, I will not eat it because nobody's peeling it for me. But, yeah. An apple, you gotta cut it up for me. An orange, you gotta peel it for me. I'll peel my own banana though. I'll do that. I'll peel my own banana. I will eat the other fruits. That's not an apple that you gotta eat like that, like peaches and things. If you throw it in my face and you're like, eat this, Chrys, and I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll eat it. Sure. I'll do it. Pineapples, if it's cut up, which they usually are, honestly. And everything else. It's chill. It's chill. As long as I don't have to, like, work for it. My nose is really itchy, which is why I'm like, is this allergies? Probably. But I think the reason why I don't want to do apples versus, like, you know, I'll grab peaches and plums and things is because an apple is hard. It's not easy to eat. Well, peach and plum is, like, much easier. So it doesn't hurt as much. I don't have to work as hard. And I can eat the whole thing, while an apple has like a core that's in the way. Yeah. And I guess you can say the same thing for guacamole. I don't open my own guacamole. Guacamole's already done. Guacamole's already been added to things. Or mashed or whatever. Well, guacamole, avocado. You're in your little home? Okay. Serena's in her little home, the kitty. She's in her, by little home, it's, her Amazon, my Amazon package. It's not even mine, actually. I think it's my sister's Amazon package, because I don't order, well, I try not to order from Amazon anymore. For 2 reasons. American company, Jeff Bezos. Just the company itself, you know, big corporation. But also because they literally pulled out. Like, I used to have Prime. They pulled out of my province because they're gonna say, oh, it wasn't feasible and shit, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, so you're saying I don't get 1-day shipping because we don't have a warehouse anymore? Okay, well, what the fuck is my Prime for? We don't have a warehouse. Fuck that. I'm not getting my shit in one day. But anyways, that's the excuse that they use, that it's not profitable, which is a fucking lie, because big companies like that don't care. It's because, I don't exactly remember where, but McDonald's or Walmart, something like that, they were able to unionize here specifically. And Amazon does not want unions, so they pulled out. As much as they say that's not part of the case, that's most likely part of the case, because big corporations don't like that. So yeah, no, I try not to order from Amazon, also because I literally don't have like Prime anymore, so no free shipping, no 1-day shipping, no nothing. What's the point? Like, the earliest I can get something is 2 days. No, I'm not paying Prime just to get something 2 days. I want something now. We never even got the same day shipping. But yeah, a lot of people did lose their jobs, because it wasn't just like within the warehouse and people like that, it's also a lot of delivery people lost their jobs. Which, by the way, these delivery people piss me off, because I found out that a bunch of them are scammers. And they'll check. Because my friend got her shit stolen twice. She bought from Pop Mart. So, they weren't Labubus, they were Skull Pandas. She bought, and she can see in the camera of her lobby that the delivery dude came in and put the package down, okay? He didn't steal the package itself. She got her package, she got her box, she opened up the box, she sees the boxes of the Skull Pandas in there. They were ripped open. They were empty, because bro fucking opened that shit, grabbed what was inside, taped it back up, and she said that they even looks like really badly taped, and then delivered it to her. So he stole what was on the inside because he saw it was from Pop Mart. Probably think it's a Labubu. Even then, you know, Skull Pandas are popular too. But probably thought it was a Labubu or something. He did that twice, because it was the same guy who delivered the second time, and she can see from the lobby of her building, like the camera that's in the lobby, that it was him, and the same thing happened. He stole her thing twice. So she was able to, at least she can get her money back. She got her money back, because she did a chargeback and everything. But she tried to contact the delivery place, number doesn't really work. Pop Mart obviously tried contacting the police. They can't really do too much, because it's not caught on camera or anything that he is stealing. And then I find out from like a different friend that she's like, yeah, a lot of scammers, or like sellers, third-party sellers, whatever you want to call them, that's what they do. They become delivery drivers so that they can steal your shit and then resell it that way. It doesn't cost them anything. And they got their stuff for free, right? And then they resell that shit. And you know, this is their way of grabbing things. And she said they do that with Pokemon cards too. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy, man. And these like delivery things, so they're not like, I don't want to say they're legit. They're not legit. But, you know, they're like weird delivery companies, like Uni, and this one was like specifically some other thing. It wasn't like Canada Post or UPS or, you know, those ones where you actually have like legit company buildings and things and stuff. It's like one of those random, there's so many delivery companies at this point because everyone gets shit delivered. I feel like it's like how to make money, make a delivery company, and yeah, make money fast. And they just like drive out of their car, these people. Like, I don't even know what their hiring process is. It's just like, oh, you want to be a delivery driver? Okay, here you go. Just deliver all of these. Like, you have a fucking car? If you don't have a car, we'll figure that shit out. We're not giving you, like, anything specific. You just deliver, if that's your job. Makes you wonder how they get paid too. Is there like a time salary, or maybe it's a by delivery? Anyways, there's a lot of jobs for being a delivery man, that's for sure at this point. But it's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like... My nail got caught on this. It's the little bow. You see it? Yeah. The little bow. It got caught. But yeah, I would say it's kind of like Uber almost, where you can kind of just do it, but Uber has a better system because you're actually in their system and you can rate them and blah blah blah. Well, this one, it's like if you can't even contact the company to complain about one of their employees, the fuck? Like, are you a legit company? Probably not, honestly. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna grab some water. I'll be back. Okay. The giant ass water bottle. Oops. BT21. Trying to make sure I'm not spilling. This does a really bad job of spilling. Or I would say it's a good job of spilling. But it's giant. It's giant, but it does get me to drink a lot of water. I'll say that. Because it's there and it's full and I drink it and it comes with a straw, and I feel like when there's a straw you drink more. At least I do. Oh boy. 17. Okay, this is 13. So now we're doing row number 14. And if you don't know what mini-sew is, I want to say it's like a Daiso, but I've been to a Daiso. Maybe it wasn't the right Daiso, but I feel like Daiso's closer to Dollarama. This isn't just Japanese Dollarama mini-sew. It is a lot of things from Japan. So it is a Japanese store, quote-unquote Japanese. I'm not actually sure if they have it in Japan. At least I didn't see one. But they are in the States and everything, so it's like a little cheap, made in China from Japan type of store. But they have a lot of cute collabs, like official collabs, like with BT21, they did the Powerpuff Girls collab. When I went, I don't know what their new collab is, but I know when I went yesterday, they had some One Piece stuff. But they also had, like, previous collab leftovers, like the Lilo and Stitch. There was still a lot of BT21 that I did not have, and by BT21 I mean RJ, and I almost went and bought stuff, and my sister's like, no, you have no money, you get paid today, not yesterday. So she's like, you're gonna have to come back and do like your own little mini shopping spree of BT21 again. Or RJ specifically, really. And I was like, fine. Because I did have a water bottle. Hopefully that one's leak proof and I can actually bring that to work. Because I do have a bottle. And it's official from like Line Friends itself. Yo, I love that bottle. But the thing is, I use it for my tea. So like hot drinks and things. And that shit keeps things hot. Long. Like, long. I'll be drinking it in the middle of the day. With it open. Okay, open to try and cool it off. And it's still hot. It's not warm. It's still fucking hot. I'll be finished my shift. And the drink is still like, maybe it's warm by then. You know, maybe. But it works so well, and unfortunately I have dropped it a couple times, so it has some dents. But it's not broken or anything, it just has like a couple dents. But whatever brand they use for that bottle, it's really good. And I really hope I don't like break it or something at some point, because it's old. It's like, by old I mean like you're not gonna find it on the store anymore, you know. Things like that. Merch like comes and goes. It doesn't stay. I don't know why it's so loose here. So I know I can't buy it again because it's old merch. So I really hope I'm able to keep that long. Like, I'm not, if it doesn't, I'm not blaming the bottle, it's literally me dropping or doing some stupid shit with it. Yeah. Lemon drop, man. Sorry, I have lemon drop stuck in my head right now. It's a K-pop song. If you don't know, you can look it up. It's pretty chill. It's pretty cool. It's by IT's. It's by Tease, I think. And it's their summer song, a refreshing summer song. It's not, it's still within their genre of like hip-hop-ish, K-pop. But yeah, it's fun. I like their song. I mean, I like their dance with the song because they're like lemon drops, but they're like lemon drops. Like kind of like dropping it into a cup. It's cool. I like it. I like dances that kind of incorporate the song lyrics-ish into the thing. I think it's fun. I'm gonna say we're getting somewhere, but we are getting somewhere. You're seeing the top parts of a head. Maybe we can finish the head today. Maybe more. We'll see. We'll see. Can't forget to change the row counter and move up, or else we're gonna be lost. forget exactly where we are and what we're doing. Oh, right. I went to this new, cafe yesterday. It was a green tea cafe. So, like, yeah, it's a cafe and their whole thing is green tea. It's called Green Drip, which, now that I think about it, I wonder if they're gonna get in trouble because the name's in English. And my province, instead of, I saw a TikTok or like a vid yesterday, a short, whatever you want to call it, um, someone making fun of it, going like, here's all the problems we have in Quebec, in essentially our province, our state. And it's like issues that need to be taken care of, and the government's like, yo, that sign's in English. No English. We don't like English here. If you didn't know, Quebec is the French part of Canada. And they're really into protecting the language laws, which, you know, to a certain degree, okay, yeah, you want to protect the French and everything, but it's to the point where it's really stupid. Like, again, there are other things you can be focusing on. Things I think are okay. Burger King is getting attacked because, you know, Burger King's in English. You're not gonna ask, like, an outside company, restaurant, whatever, to change everything, which is also why we don't get a lot of other things. So it's like, we have a lot of local, which is like, okay, lots of local stuff, right? Great. I don't think it's a bad thing, but then it's also the way that they just attack everything when you're like, English, and it's like, shut up, bro. We are bilingual. Not the whole province is French, but also the type of French we speak is so gross. It's like, people from France come here, and if you hear like a real Quebecois speak, like not from the city, from like out in the sticks, it's like listening and talking to a redneck where you're just like, the fuck are you saying? Those aren't even real French words. It's Quebecois, but it's not even real French words. And France is like, sorry, I've seen like other shorts where people are like coming here, you know, French people, like from France, and then they're just like going back home and they're like, yo, we gotta protect the French language. Quebec has butchered that shit like fucking crazy. And yeah, it's like I said, it's like redneck. Like, think of like the States and like think, or whatever, and then think of like the most rednecked shit that you hear them say, and then they're like, we gotta protect the English language, and you're like, bro, that's not even fucking English. What the fuck are you talking? But yeah, no, so the fact that it's called Le Green Drip, even though they put Le in front of it, it's called Green Drip. That's not in French, man. Those words are not French. But that's also why, with all of our laws and the ways that things work, it's so hard to get outside companies. Like, people are like, oh, we want a Target, or we want this, or we want that. It's like, cool. Like, Walmart made it here because they've been here for a while. But if you're talking to any other company now that tries to come in, it's like, no, you gotta change everything. And it's not even, like, outside. Like, I'm not even talking about states. Stuff that's in the rest of Canada. You come in here, you gotta switch everything. It's like you're moving to a whole new country. You gotta make sure the French is like, this is what we're spending our money on. This is what we're spending our tax dollars on. Gotta make sure that the French is bigger than the English. The name of the restaurants now have to be in French, or you have to write Le Restaurant, or like Restaurant de Burger, or whatever it's called in French, like the explanation of the place. Like if it's an electronic store, des électroniques has to be written on top of the name of the place. So let's say it's Best Buy, it has to be Les Électroniques Best Buy. Les Électroniques, so the description has to be bigger than the name Best Buy. And shit like that. And they're just going after well, not even corporations, like even small businesses and things like that. Because it's like, huh? Like, you want to go after mom and pop shops that have like had this name for a while, and now, oh no, it's too English because we decided to crack down on this shit. So the green drip might get in trouble because name's called green drip. I also don't know if it's like a franchise, because I know a lot of like bubble tea places, because they're also from China, like a lot of the work and things that they get is in English. Like it can also be like stuff that's on the walls, the murals, you know, stuff that you usually see, let's say, in every, more or less every wall of a certain franchise. Let's say this bubble tea place where they, you know, they're like, oh look, you know, and they have explanations like, no, you gotta put that in French too. You can have the English, you can have the Chinese. Actually, we don't even like the Chinese writings on there either, or the English, we just want the French. So it's really stupid. But yeah, and then you wonder why so many businesses are failing, because all these little things, like already it's so hard, and then you're making it harder for businesses. Again, it's not just about the big corpos, it's also about the small. The big corpos can deal with it a little better, you know, they have the money, but it's the smaller independent like or type things that are having a harder time. And my job, actually, okay, we didn't get in trouble, but somebody for sure made a complaint to the province that as co-workers, we speak English too much. We should be speaking French. We are co-workers, we're not speaking to the customer, we're speaking to each other behind, you know, behind the wall or whatever. They heard us speaking English and they made a complaint. So then we got told by our boss, hey, we're gonna have like a surprise visit. They're gonna let us know when, but an inspector's coming to like check everything to make sure things are all written in French, which they are, and then the writings and the messages between us, and we all have to speak French. Can't speak to each other in English. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Especially like what I do as a job. Half of us are from an English, like, speaking school. We learned it in English. So generally, we are Anglophones, or, you know, we're able to do it in English. And then here you are going, no, you have to speak French only. No English, French only. I don't blame my boss for this, because, you know, we're gonna get a fucking fine if we don't do this. So he's like, guys, you gotta do it because someone complained, and we are gonna get in trouble. He's only doing what he's told because he kind of has to. But god damn. Fuck off, people. And you know, most of the time, the thing that why they complain about this, like, I don't mean the province itself, but I mean like the people who actually make the complaints and thing, is because they don't understand. They don't understand what you're saying because you're speaking a foreign language to them, you're speaking English, and they don't like that. They want to know exactly what you're saying, even though it's not like we're talking shit about them or anything. Like, trust me, if we're talking shit about you, whether it's in English or French, because we assume you understand, we're gonna go in the back, behind the wall, where you can't hear us, and whisper to each other if we have shit to talk about. We're not gonna do it in front of your face, in English. What are we talking about? The most stupidest shit. That's what we're talking about. Stupid shit. We work with animals, like, literally my job is with animals. We're talking about stupid shit animal do. Cute stupid shit, dumb stupid shit, stupid shit. Because animals are cute. Why would you not be like, oh, you know what he did? It's like, oh, look at him over there. He's doing this and that. Look at the puppy. He's so cute. Yeah. Or, yo, puppy's sick. Puppy's sick. Oh yeah, like we did this, we did the echography, yo, this is what the vet was able to find on there, or, you know, things in that, and you're like, yeah. I get official documents and things have to be in French, that's fine with me, that is the language of our, I was gonna say our country, that's the language of the province and everything, and yes, things have to be in French, fine, whatever, no problem. But when you're like, you know, when you're just talking to your coworkers and things like that, and you're gonna make a complaint on somebody speaking in English, speaking, you know, whatever. And again, we don't speak in English to customers unless they, or clients, you know, unless they come in and they're like, English? And I'm like, yeah. This is also important stuff that I need you to understand, so if English is better for you, I will try to explain it to you in English so that you understand. I can explain it to you as best as I can, and you understand it as well as best as you can, so you don't have more questions. Because it's important. It's about the health of your animals. Of your pets. Okay. At round 13, whoops. 18th and 29 stitches, okay. Let's go backwards. 17, 16, 15, 14, 17, 16, so 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, this one here. I need more stitch markers! To be fair, these already came in a plastic bag, so I'm just keeping the same plastic bags. Okay, 1, 2, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, 18, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29. There you go. This is where the eyes will be. Much. But yes, before I went off on this rant, Green Drip Coffee Shop, they've got legit, so they've got ceremonial grade green tea, and they also have, which I really like, because it's like pretty much the only coffee I drink just because I love it so much, they've got legit Vietnamese coffee, so the drinks are pretty good, and you see them whisking and doing all the stuff like as if they know what they're doing. I say as if because I don't, you know, it looks like they know what they're doing. And for ordering, you order on the kiosk, so the people are there, I guess, for questions, and you actually see them making everything, but the ordering is through a kiosk system, so they don't take cash, only card, I guess, and stuff. I don't know if you can pay any other way on the machines, but cards. No cash, at least. No cash. 2. Now we've gotten to the part of the stream where I'm focusing again. Because we're making decreases to make a little circle and a ball. Fuck, stop getting stuck on my bracelet. Like, it keeps getting stuck on these. When I have it around my hand. So it makes more of a tension that I don't like. I don't know if it's focusing on this. It's very possible that the whole time my camera has been focusing on this. So hot in my room, honestly. I didn't think it'd be that hot. I was gonna, so normally before I stream, I turn on the AC and the fan. My AC's kind of in shit, so I don't usually use it right now. Hold on. Ugh. Throw. Okay. So yeah, right before a stream, because I turn everything off so that there's less noise. 1-5. I turn on the AC and the fan so that my room is as cool as possible, as much as I can make it. And so by the time I'm streaming and everything, usually for the full length of my stream, I'm able to be okay and not die. I'll start with a decrease in this one. And because I haven't done that today, you know, I'm fucking hot, like, yes, I know I'm really hot, yes, I'm calling myself hot. But, sorry, I'm getting distracted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am actually getting pretty sweaty. I'm not like sweaty, but it's getting sweaty. My sister just woke up and she's just like peeking at me through the door. I was just staring at her. I was like, this is the schedule you made, bitch. Schedule you made, I'm following it. Unless you came to make sure I'm doing my job, in which case, yeah, bitch, I'm fucking doing my job. I'm following the schedule you made. 4, 5, no, it came off. I think I had it more this way earlier, didn't I? I don't know, man. So I realize you guys can't really see everything I'm doing every time I bring it closer to me like that. 1, 2, Oh, I'm gonna have to go find the eyes. I thought of this and I didn't feel like going to find the eyes, honestly. But I did think of this. I just didn't want to go find the eyes before the stream. Okay. Let's see how it's like when you do it, when you separate your decreases. It's a little better in the circly aspect. It's not it's still kind of pentagonish, hexagonal shaped, but it is better than like having everything in the exact same spot. It's more rounded, as you can say, than if we didn't do it. That's what happens when I look away for like a second. Two. I looked away from this specifically to look at the pattern, okay? And that's what happens. We're off. I fucked up somewhere. Let's count. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm cheating. No, we're gonna have 30. Now to find the eyes. Oops. Oops. Perfect. Just drop everything. Okay. Oh, my earphones. So I got a message saying that my something was low battery. I thought it was my mouse. I was like, yo, I just charged my mouse. No, it's my headphones that are low battery. It makes sense. I don't charge them very often. What charger does it use again? Oh yeah, it's the same as it's not USB-C. Okay, let's get the eyes. I did so much work looking for them when they were like an easier spot. Okay. I think these ones are too big. I believe I ended up using one of these. I think it was this one probably. So again, I did buy these off of Amazon originally. Because I didn't know where else to go and I didn't know where else to find bigger sizes. Like this. They look good, right? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I think we're a good distance away. Put these back. Can't remember, I feel like I lost one of these backs the other time. There you go. These are really hard to take off, honestly, if you fuck up. So it's very important to make sure you know where you're putting them. But that's also the case because it's the whole point. You don't want them to come off. But if you, I find on the bigger ones, it's easier if you fuck up. It is easier to try and get them off. Okay. Done. There, it's back. Easier to put it back. And then we're gonna decrease some more. I think we are gonna finish this head for the stream. And then I'll leave the rest of it for next stream. Three. why do I keep doing that? My last stitch keeps being loose. Okay. And then we can do one more. And then after that, it's going to be the body. This doesn't work. I don't know what I did again. Fuck! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, maybe I fucked up in the beginning. I didn't do my decrease on the right one. Yeah, it's very possible. Okay. And there we go. Get over here. Stop trying to run away. There we go. Gonna floof him out a little. And you've got a head. There we go. Bruh. Stop being dented. There we go. Got a cute little head. Our little Zapdos head. Yay! So yeah, we're gonna end the stream here because I'm dying of heat and stuff. And yeah. So thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. The plan is... What do I do that? I do my little outro. I literally do my little outro. I'm like, yeah guys, I'm gonna be going off, but then here, let me talk some more. A plan is a gaming stream. I'll see what I'll be gaming. Yeah. Maybe it'll be a game, where we can do otome visual novel as well. So we'll see. Because, yeah. Why not? Oh, and if there's anything you want me to make next, like ideas and stuff that you want me to do, please let me know. Let me know. One way or another, let me know. Because... yeah, no, it's gonna be Zapdos, then it's gonna be Moltres. They don't really have anything new I really want to do, but I also want to know, like, what do people like, and what do people want to see? Maybe I'll try and make something of that. The drawing streams, I have stuff planned up, because there is, again, it's merch. Artist merch. So I do have a few things that I do want to make personally, and, I don't want to say, like, I want to make and I want to sell, but, like, specifically, I want to give to people. It's like there are things that I want to make. I have ideas, so we're gonna be full on that for a bit, and then probably after that, after making those little bits of merch anyways, it's gonna be maybe just practice drawing, because I need to learn. I can kind of do chibis. As you can see, the chibis are like kinda, but I want to actually make nice art stuff too. I want to make like a really fucking hot Raphael. Come on, I need to make Raphael kiss me. or do things for other friends and stuff, you know, stuff that actually looks nice. So yeah, so again, thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.